And we're back.
We're back.
Hey, we're back, everybody.
That was us.
How's it going? Boom. That's our theme song now. Yeah. Phil, how you doing? Phil was hallucinating earlier.
I was hallucinating, and then I realized I didn't have this, whatever this thing's called, in my ear.
It's an IFB.
And I put it in, and somebody yelled band, and then I just did that.
Okay.
That was the best thing I could come up with.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you.
We have been on the air for, someone do the math, something like 15 hours.
Just count
What's that clock say?
15 hours. Honestly, I was trying to count this earlier, but I kept losing track. That's how, okay, so we've been on the air for 15 hours.
entering hour 16.
We're entering hour 16, and this is a big moment. On the West Coast, we're in the PM.
9 more.
9 more hours. 9 more hours.
9 more hours. All right.
9 more hours?
That seems
for 9
simple. That seems. We could do an hour of just that. 9 more hours. And then how amazing would it be after droning on 9 more hours for an hour when it switched to 8 more hours? That could be horrible.
Just think of it as one full workday, and then like an hour of overtime.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, like, if we had slept all night and woke up now, from here to the end would be a normal full work day.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 to 9, yeah.
All right. So, if anyone is just tuning in, my name's Trevor Moore. This is a Trevathon. I have a brand new comedy special that debuts tonight at midnight on Comedy Central, and please, everybody, watch it. It's called The Story of Our Times. It's a lot of good, fun musical comedy, music videos, and a lot of funny comedian cameos and stuff, so please check it out. And until then, we are going to be on the air here promoting it, but also we're going to use this platform for good. We're trying to solve every problem that the world has known in this one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not jerks.
No.
Right.
And we've been pretty successful. And we're not just making a goof out of all this either.
Right.
We're having serious conversations. We had a very serious abortion segment that was devoid of jokes.
Yeah.
Not a single one in it. And we just talked about U.S. politics and how to solve that. And I don't really know that we did that one. That one we kind of.
We were the furthest on.
I think that one was the one that we've missed.
Just to put a pin in it.
But we did solve the Middle East.
Solve the Middle East.
That was, we had a better track record at the beginning of this telethon when we were more rested.
Yeah, the last
I get questions.
And we solved racism, sexism, and obesity. I wasn't here for obesity. Did you guys solve it?
Yeah, we have a good one on that one. Was it healthy food?
I just heard a eh.
Do you think? That was pretty good. Do you think that Ellen is flipping through Facebook and she sees us doing this show and it just feels bad that she's not solving the world's problem with her platform?
Yeah, she's just dancing.
Yeah, she's just dancing.
Ellen's
We're
got
just getting stuff.
Ellen's
done.
got the world by the horns.
She
She could do good with it, but she just dances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she feels horrible. Right
I bet
now.
she doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know. All right. Let's. You want to meet a guest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'd love that.
This is a very funny guy, and I just did a podcast with him yesterday. Really funny guy. Mo Mandel, everybody. Hey, Mo. Hey, buddy. Hey, all right. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. This is, if anybody has questions, you can call in. If you have questions for Mo, you have questions for us. The number is 1-833-TREVOR1. And then I wrote this. This is my Twitter there. So you can also tweet. And we have a Reddit AMA going at the same time. So there's lots of different ways. And Sam, are you monitoring the Reddit AMA?
I just refreshed it for the first time in a couple hours.
Great. Mo, Mo, what do you would you like to promote before we get into?
I have a new podcast I'm doing called The Full Release, and it is. Thank you. It's about sex, and my girlfriend's a urologist, so we're taking calls, and so you guys are solving world problems, we're solving genital problems.
That's great. Equally important.
Right.
More important.
Equally more
Yeah.
important.
Way more important. So the full release is on iTunes. And also, these guys, when you said you're ready to meet a guest, they didn't seem that ready to meet a guest.
Oh, we're
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
ready.
don't let the 7
you ready?
million hours.
Bringing me
we're
down.
wasted.
No, we are excited. It's just
All
that
right.
we're dead from this.
I would be asleep right
somebody
'Cause I've got
commented.
some coke. I've got some coke. If
Really?
we really
On
pump
you?
this up, yeah.
I've apparently done it before. So.
Yeah, we had a lie detector, and
I've never done coke, but it said I have.
and Timmy had a fantasy about his mom.
That means you did coke, but you had already drank so much you forgot
That's
you'd
probably
done
it.
coke.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And we have a comment that says Roseanne looks baked.
Yeah.
People have been calling him Roseanne.
Congrats on your new show.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it's great to be flat out and shat on for 24 hours.
now. Crushing it a fat pun?
No, let's
now.
let's get some positive comments here about
Yeah.
Timmy.
Why?
Because we've been he's feeling shitted on for the past.
No, this is part of why I exist, apparently. Let's do it.
Oh,
Shit on
man.
me some more.
We're very passive aggressive here.
Yep.
Someone
You do this.
says, oh, by the way, happy 420.
Oh, thanks, man.
Do you smoke a lot of pot?
No, I'm actually sober.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I used to smoke a lot of whiskey. No, that's not how that works. No, I used to drink a lot of alcohol, but now I don't do anything. I never smoked a lot of pot because my parents are hippies, and when your parents are hippies, it's not fun to smoke weed because you see them smoking weed.
Right.
So like you associate weed with like taking a bath while going through menopause, you know. So it's just not as fun,
Okay.
or maybe more fun, depending on what you're into.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'm not. Yeah, not a big pot guy. But
Yeah.
I do celebrate the holiday.
Yeah, it's a good, holiday. There's, other. Actually, I was going to say there's other things that happen, but they're all bad.
Wasn't it like Hitler's birthday?
It's
Yeah,
Hitler's
Hitler's
birthday.
birthday,
It's
yeah.
also it's either Columbine or Waco
Oklahoma City.
or one of those. Or is it
Oklahoma City was yesterday, I think.
It's Oklahoma City was yesterday.
It was the first time we ever did a live show.
Yeah.
That's true. The
That's
first
too
time
bad.
we ever
20,
performed was
2000.
420.
Well, you guys are doing, this whole thing for 24 hours, so it's too bad this isn't like the holiday associated with meth. You know, that would really be.
Yeah, we have fake meth here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that fake?
Yeah, we
I
did
made it on the roof a
I was
couple hours
watching
ago.
from outside, and I was like, nice, they got meth.
Yeah, it's fake meth allegedly.
It's really sugary.
Yeah. Would you do meth? No, you're sober.
I would do it for this show.
Oh,
for
really?
You. Yeah, that's how much I care about your special. I would break my 4 years of sobriety and do some meth. Yeah.
All right.
You know why I would do it? Because I feel like he's been roughed up. And
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
just
if
with
I
you.
do meth and then like shit myself, at least I'll be the one getting the negative comments and give you a break.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
what it's worth it.
That's fine.
In honor of Hitler's birthday. I'm sorry. I thought that was going to get more of a reaction from the people in the room.
But just if
I didn't,
you,
I didn't realize all your writers were
applause.
Jews. But that explains why the show's good so far.
if
Hey,
you snorted,
how old would Hitler have been today?
oh,
Not old enough.
Can we
That's
find
what
that
I
out?
say.
What would have this been on Hitler's birthday? We could do like a Today Show kind of, or Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, I think
And
he would've-
Hitler would have been.
let's guess first.
No, he would have
before we
been
find out.
6 million. Oh no, that's a different number associated with Hitler.
100
No, he would have
I'm
been.
gonna guess 127.
127.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
No.
Watch me be right.
129.
I thought that was crazy. I thought he would
I
have
was
been
like,
like,
two, I was only off by 2.
wow, that's pretty good.
But
yes,
the real
I'm so
question
tired. I
is-
thought he would have been like 95.
Would he have been happy? That's the question.
Menace
I like to
today,
think
you
so.
know.
I'm gonna make
I
another
like to
educated
think
guess and say no.
Yeah.
He was not a happy person.
No.
But I like to think that he'd see Trump in the White House and be like, they're finally getting my message.
Well, I don't know. I've only seen the video clips because I don't know the man, but he didn't seem happy.
Right.
Yeah.
He seemed conflicted.
Agitated.
He seemed agitated.
Yeah.
He had something under his collar.
Passionate.
Passionate?
It was passionate.
But what a speaker, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's always the
as
thing.
the Jew in me doesn't like Hitler. The comedian in me has got to admire his control of a crowd. You know? What
Yeah,
I mean?
but he didn't really. I mean, did they have? I guess he had to be a good speaker at the beginning, but towards the end, if they weren't like, it's like.
Well, he dealt with hecklers in a pretty aggressive way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you kind of had to like applaud at the end.
Kind of like you, Trevor. You've got 300 viewers at all time gripped to what you're saying.
Right. Right.
Kind of a Hitler-esque thing.
All right. I've been told to change the subject.
Today,
What's wrong with Hitler? I don't. Viacom has lost its soul if they don't want to keep talking about Hitler.
It's his birthday.
I mean,
today
come
is
on.
also Chinese Language Day,
Okay.
International
What does that mean?
Yeah,
Chinese
what is
Language
Chinese
Day.
language day?
I don't know.
Okay.
International Cli-Fi, CLI FI Day, National Cheddar Fries Day,
All right.
National Pot Smokers Day,
Right.
and National Teach Children's to Save Day.
Oh. Okay. So happy to all those things. Yeah,
Hey,
you know what?
kids,
One
don't
thing.
smoke all your pot.
Hey, there
You
you go.
know, one thing that would be good for us to figure out now. So we've been on the air for 15 hours, 16
We're
hours.
in hour
You
16.
seem peppy.
I took a shower.
Wow.
I took a break and took a shower.
You seem like you're handling this because you were telling me yesterday about this, and I was like, "You're going to be dead." By the
Yeah, I
time
was
see
really
you."
worried.
You're
but
looking good.
I think the worst is going to be in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like I think and then I think it's going to start getting better because then the light at the end of the tunnel, and there'll be like adrenaline with that.
7 more hours.
7 more hours, yeah. But while we're, would somebody look up what happens every 15 hours? Like, I'm sure there's cool statistics like, how many babies have been born, that kind of thing, so we could figure out, since we've been on the air, like cool stats. Like, you can always find stuff like that, like online. Okay, great. All right, I'm being told to introduce our topic.
Okay.
So this is our topic for what we have to fix for the hour. And the topic today is, do I have the right card? Religion.
All right. Religion.
What do you mean? What do we have to solve it? It's working great.
Yeah, people are into it.
I mean, It's great. Everyone's divided and angry at each other.
Well-
Isn't that the goal?
Let's see what is. Let's see what Wikipedia says about religion. Wikipedia quote: "Religion is the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods." I knew that. Did you know that?
That sounds pretty much, as I would imagine it. I mean, that's why when you're choosing a religion, you got to make sure your religion has like the coolest god. That's why Christianity is the most popular religion, because Jesus is such a badass leader of the band.
It's a good.
Yeah, he's
central...
shirtless fucking dude. He's ripped.
Is he shirtless? Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you ever seen him on the cross in a
Right.
V-neck?
Right.
He's kind of got your hair. Looks like he rents bikes in Venice.
He looks cool. Yeah.
Whereas like other religions don't have like Hindus have like 87 gods.
Yeah, but they've got like an elephant.
Yeah.
There's like an elephant man.
But
Like
they have like,
four-armed ones?
But not like a
with
deformed
swords?
elephant man, like just like an elephant, a sentient elephant, like.
but he's a man's body with an elephant head, which just means that's got to be rough on your back. It's hard to walk
That's true.
around. You got
But
this.
Mo's the chosen one.
We've got Jews,
The chosen
but
one.
yes,
So they're above everybody.
but we don't really have a good God symbol. Like we've got who even runs Jew? Moses or Adam Sandler? Like you don't know. We don't have a guy.
Well, wouldn't it be Moses?
But he wasn't the leader. He didn't even get into the promised land.
Right.
So that's the thing. It's kind of hard to get behind like this.
But he's the one that got the rules.
He got the rules. He
Yeah.
had to do the paperwork.
Yeah.
He was sort of like the auditor.
Yeah. I just watched that movie over Easter.
The Charlton Heston
The Ten
one?
Commandments.
It's good. I mean, the best is when he throws the stick into a snake.
Yeah.
That's like the most badass thing a Jew's ever done in a movie.
It's such a long movie.
It's
It's like 6 hours when they put it on television. All right, so we have to figure out what the problem is. Do we have any calls, or do we have any clips? Sometimes they give us clips to watch. All right, we have some clips, and all these clips have been. They have to be less than 3 seconds because of fair use.
Oh.
So they're usually useless.
This should be good.
Let's see what the clips are we have for religion.
The Trump administration announced Thursday a plan to protect health workers who morally or religiously object to performing abortions or other treatments.
All these are about Trump. They're always that could have been about abortion, in our lesson. So I guess the issue there is that some people didn't want to perform abortions because of their religion. Did I understand that right?
I think, it was like, if you don't believe in abortion, should you still have to perform an abortion?
Well, here's what I would fix that. If you don't believe in abortion, don't become an abortion doctor.
Oh,
Right.
interesting
that,
point.
That is a good point.
Just
Yeah.
don't learn that procedure.
Yeah, don't do that one.
Yeah.
Be like an ear and throat
Skip
doctor.
school that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skip that class, do like pottery instead for your elective,
I hope med students are watching. That's very good.
Yeah, if
Really,
you're a
that
med
is a very
student
good
and you're
point.
watching and you are morally opposed to
You
abortion.
would think, it's pretty much like a planned operation, right? Like you go to an abortion doctor. No one's ever on a plane like, is there an abortion doctor on the flight? They're like, I'm a urologist. That'll do. It generally doesn't happen like that. But why are people against abortion anyway? If we have overpopulation on this planet, why are we fighting the best solution to that? I don't mean to be stepping on your next topic.
No, it was a previous one.
But
He was like,
we gotta board it up.
It was a very unfunny topic, so I love that we've circled back to abortion again.
Well,
but I'll tell you what the debate seemed to be about where life starts.
right.
That's what was going on in the last piece.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Well, as a traveling comedian, abortion is just a big part of my lifestyle, and I just think that people got to loosen up on
But
it.
also in overpopulation, the idea was let the babies get born, then put them in a pit with knives and see who.
See, now that
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't
it's
think
good.
it was a
And
pit.
by the
I
way,
think
that
it
would
was
make
a
a great
Thunderdome
24-hour
kind
show
of
as
a
well.
thing.
It's my belief that life starts when you move out of your mom's house.
We have a call.
You're almost there.
We have a call on the line. Caller.
Hey.
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 How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
This
Where
is,
are you?
Eric. I'm here to talk religion.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Oh, okay.
Local boy.
Look,
I'm actually a PA
Yeah.
on this project. They asked me to call in. I'm right outside in the hallway. Hey, how are you? How are you?
so yeah, religion. What do you think?
I think that we should make religion super illegal. Except we're not going to throw people in jail. We're just going to give them tickets. Write them up, give them a ticket if they get caught worshiping something.
Okay.
Or I got another idea. We all just join one big cult. The problem is there's too many different cults. If we were just one big cult, no one would disagree. It'd be awesome.
Well, that was kind of what Hitler was trying to do. He's trying to make everyone part of the same cult.
Birthday boy.
No,
Not to bring
Hitler
it
didn't
back.
have
But if he didn't watch it,
I think that was
like-
his idea, right?
Yeah, but the people he didn't want in his
No,
cult
no,
kind of
no,
got
no.
a raw deal.
Like specifically a cult or a religion, or are you not differentiating the two? Differentiating.
It'd be like a chill cult, no violence, no hurting people.
Okay.
Sounds like someone watched that
Well, that's
Wild
an
Wild
interesting-
Country documentary.
That's it's a good documentary.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. Thank you for calling. That's something that we could do while we're here. We have this platform and we're talking to people at home. We could sort of crowdsource
I like that.
a
That's
new
good.
religion.
Yeah, should we get the board out for that one?
Okay. We actually have a rabbi here to talk right now. So he's gonna Skype in. His name is Rabbi Jay Stein, and he's available via Skype. Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Fantastic.
Nice to see you. Thank you for calling in. So I don't know if you've seen any of this live stream, but we have to solve a problem every hour, and the topic that we got this hour was religion. So a lot of times we're trying to figure out what the problem is with it as well. And so what do you think? What are the things that you would highlight as problem areas with religion today, and how do you think we could fix them?
Number one is fanaticism.
Fanaticism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literal readings of texts and acting when you think you have the sole voice of God in your ear.
Right. Okay. So is it the idea that God can speak inside your head?
No,
No.
just that you're the only one hearing.
Just that you're the only one hearing it. And fanaticism is that makes sense to me. Fanaticism would be a problem.
Fundamentalism.
Fundamental. So to taking the biblical text and any other religious text literally.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is I'm not a religious person, but there is a certain respect I have for people who do take it literally, because at least they're putting their money where their mouth is. I hate when people are like, I'm a Christian. I have unprotected sex, and I'm not married, and I basically don't follow any of it. But I do go, and that makes me. It's like, well, then you're not.
Right.
Like, at least if you're a crazy fundamentalist, it's like, I don't believe you, but at least you believe you.
Right.
Or else it just sort of seems like delusion,
Mm-hmm. Rabbi, is there anything to that? Like, do you think that people who live by the letter to the texts, do you think that there's any sort of, like a honor in that they really believe what they're reading?
I would say that consistency is a necessity in that conversation, right? Like when you can say, I've got them all down, and let me turn the sound off because it's feedback. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
So the problem is when people say, you know what, I'm going to pick and choose which of them that I'm going to follow.
Right.
Right? So when you have them all down, judge.
Uh-oh, we're losing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what he's saying here, but I'm assuming I'm on the. Isn't not the difference between fanaticism and just regular religion picking and choosing? I mean, isn't that what everyone kind of like? That's what we all do with morality in general, right?
Right.
We sort of decide, I'm okay with this. That's really not a big deal. I'm a bartender, but I steal a little bit from my job. Just talking about me 10 years ago,
Right.
Or maybe 2 years from
Yeah,
now,
everybody
depending on how it goes. Oh, he's back.
Well,
Oh, did we lose you again? Sorry, we're having some issues with the Skype.
Rabbi, can you
got
sign
it.
while you talk, just in case this happens again?
What?
Oh, okay. Now we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to bring in someone as we try to figure out this Skype. Sorry, we're going to bring in Father Jim O'Shea. Let's have a round of applause for Father Jim O'Shea. Father Jim O'Shea is not here.
Yes, they didn't replace us.
he's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone.
I was waiting for him to come in. Father Jim O'Shea, are you there?
Father Jim?
Father Jim?
No, it's still.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I can hear you. This segment's going great.
Yeah, anytime you mess with religion,
I know. Yeah,
Well, it would
if
be
you
easier.
think it's a technical difficulty, you're wrong.
right. Well, we're not messing with religion.
Well, maybe instead of Skype, you could just communicate with us through a burning bush. Wouldn't that be easier? Then it would be in series.
I wish I could do tricks. But tricks have a very short shelf life in the Bible. Oh, music.
All right, thank you.
What's going on? The sound's in, the sound is out. I do not hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hello, this is the rabbi. Are you guys still there?
Are we? We're back. All right, we had some technical difficulties there, which now I'm really like freaked out.
Well, they went to technical difficulties, and then the makeup artist ran in and powdered my forehead, and I was like, was I the one fucking this all up? Was his forehead sheen?
Your
was
forehead
the whole
was so
problem?
shiny.
Jesus.
Sending some signal. Radiating.
So let's check if we have everybody here. Do we have Father Jim O'Shea?
I'm here. I can barely hear you, though.
Okay. Well, all right. So we have Father O'Shea, and do we have Rabbi J.M. Stein?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, we have everybody together. This is great. So, Father Jim, we're talking about religion and what are problems with religion today and how can we solve them, because that's what we're doing every hour. We're trying to solve another problem. And we have been talking to Rabbi Jay about his belief that the main problem with religion today is fanaticism and people taking religious texts at literal face value. What do you think about that, Father Jim? And yeah, what are your thoughts?
I think that's one problem. I think I think a big problem is just losing focus on what's the most important thing about religion and what's the whole thing supposed to be about. And even for not just fanatics, I think a lot of people, we just kind of get lost in the wrong things and we lose focus on what's the most important thing, trying to change the world, transform the world, and we get lost along the way with a lot of other nonsense.
Right. So, like what would be an example of that?
I think something like, the main teaching of something like Christianity is love your neighbor. So that's like the most important thing. That's the only thing that Jesus says that was actually different. Love your neighbor is the culmination of the whole thing. Love your enemy. And we spend most of our time figuring out how not to love our enemy, and we end up having the same kind of world, and it goes around and around and around, and we don't ever stop and say, what is it, in fact, that we could actually do, even if it costs us? But, it might be, in fact, the path to a better world. And it sounds crazy, but maybe if we tried it, it might be what real religion is about.
Rabbi Jay, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's pretty simplistic. It's nice.
Ooh. Okay.
Rabbi Christian battle throwdown.
There's the path to aggression right
we
there.
got a real.
We got
a debate here. What do you think? How would you amend that statement? What do you think is simplistic about it?
There's no
I think it's an interesting idea of love your neighbor as yourself, because it's really two-part statement. And that is, love your neighbor as you love yourself. This idea of self-love is important there as well, and that's growing to appreciate ourselves. I think that the majority of problems that we have in the world have to do with the fact that people haven't come to really understand themselves, their own place. Understanding that we each have a purpose, that we have a goal, there's something that we're supposed to achieve in our life, we're supposed to figure out what that is. It's not easy just to love other people.
So you're saying there's an equal importance on self-inflection and self-care and self-love. Is that what I'm taking away from that?
Yeah, I think it's a question of balance. Mm-hmm. Right? Our tradition, the Jewish tradition, has this idea that you're supposed to walk around with two different pieces of paper in the front pocket. One piece of paper says, "For me, the entire world was created," and the other, you're supposed to walk around with a piece of paper that says, "I am nothing but dust of the earth." So it's this idea of balance, that we are infinitely valuable, but that others have that same value.
Right. So it's sort of loving other people, but not at the expense of taking care of yourself.
I would say, again, the balance.
Balance.
I think that the problem that I would suggest before with regards to fanaticism, fundamentalism, is the problem of a lack of balance. Right? Everybody's parents say everything in moderation, right, is okay.
Right.
And that's where we lost our perspective in our society, is this lack of balance. Yeah. All work, or it's all play, or it's really rich, or complete poverty. We need balance in them.
Okay, well, that seems good. Like everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of time. We have to move on. Father Jim, I'll let you have a rebuttal to that.
To rebut loving one another? No, I'm not going to rebut it. I think loving. I think loving your. I don't want to be on record saying that. No, I don't want. No, don't take much. I focus on love your enemy, and I think again, if religion is supposed to be transformative, there has to be something where people do something that is extraordinarily radical, and loving your enemy, putting down guns and putting down weapons, whether it's my mouth or my bombs or my guns. That's really what the entire process of transformation is. And even if we suffer because of it, and I'm not saying I want to do this, I'm just saying if religion is supposed to do what it's meant to do, at least from a Christian perspective, Jesus fails in the end. He gets crucified. It's not like you win. But the idea is if you want to change the world, and that's what the point of it is, then we're not going to do that by finding a safe path. We're going to do it by finding something that's extraordinarily difficult, and at the same time, probably the only chance you have to stop the nonsense and the cycles of violence and hatred and everything else. Somebody's got to start it. Somebody has to put the gun down first, and even at your own cost and your own expense. But that's the power of religion if it's actually practiced right. So that's.
All right.
That's not a rebuttal. That's just a thought.
Yes. Well, thank you to both of you.
I'm not against the rabbi. Please don't put me against the rabbi.
No. Do we have time for one more question?
I think everybody's in kind of on the same team here. Yeah. You have one.
I just want to ask the two guys one question. Which religion is better? Like, I know it's all about balance and love, but if you had to say,
all right,
because I like the first two Tim Burton Batman movies, but I'm going two on that.
We got to go. Thank you, Rabbi, and thank you, Father, for coming by. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
That was very great.
Good to be with you.
All right. Well, I don't know what we learned. It seemed like there was.
He's still on Skype. Is he still on?
Oh no, we're off. We're off.
Someone should tell him that. I don't think he knows.
He's
still
Is this weird? Did the rabbi seem very Buddhist?
Well, this is L.A. Rabbi.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Chill rabbi.
He's Laurel Canyon Rabbi.
So it's. I think it was kind of. It was interesting. Father Jim seemed to be saying, be a selfless.
Yeah.
Kind of put everyone first, and then Rabbi Jay was saying, love everybody, but don't do it to your own detriment.
Well, and the
Is that
rabbi
right?
said,
Is that pretty much? That's what I've been up for 16 hours.
Love your enemy.
and the rabbi said you should carry a piece of paper in your pocket that says, "I am as meaningless as dust."
I like that.
Well, I carry a stack of rejected headshots in the back of my car.
Yeah.
So it pretty much reinforces the same statement.
I carry around a constant gnawing, repeating thought that says that.
Yeah, that's also good.
Worthless as
That's
dust.
also good.
We have a poll here. It says, if God exists, do you think they are chill?
I like that it's they.
I think it's they.
Yeah.
Gender.
Very
It's,
2018.
Okay. We have some. Okay, so if God exists, do you think they are chill? 55% say yes. 45% say no.
Well, who thinks they're chill? I mean, if God's chill, what's been going on for the last 5,000 years?
Maybe it could have been a lot worse.
He's too
If
chill.
this is not
We've got
that
to go.
chill.
We've got to go. We have another talent thing. We have to thank Mo.
Oh, thank you so much. This has been great.
Round of applause. Thank you so much for coming by. That was awesome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Great.
Mo Mandel, the podcast again.
The full release
The
on
full
iTunes.
release on iTunes.
It's about sex.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mo.
By the way, Trevor, every 15 hours, a Starbucks opens in China.
Really?
Yeah.
So since we've been on the air, Starbucks has opened in China. Okay, so now we're going to go down to our stage down on the street where we have our open mic going. And I believe 60 Cal, is that right? 60 Cal is going to perform for us. Hi, 60 Cal.
What's up, man? How you doing, Trevor?
Good, how are you? Thank you for coming down.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's a
All
blessing
right.
to be here.
Great. Let's see it. Take it away.
Yeah. Shout out Strike Team, Gloucester, Syracuse, and Puerto Rico. Shout out LA too. Yeah.
All right, you guys are real muted. Enjoy the performance. Take a breather.
Oh, they thought it was that kind of party. 60 cal, man. Yeah, shout out everybody out there with a dream. Don't let nobody tell you can't do shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I spent too much time at the bottom, my nigga, so I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. They doubted I didn't. I seen them believe that they thought I was dreaming. I knew I'd be winning. Yeah. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. They doubted I didn't. I seen them believe that they thought I was dreaming. I knew I'd be winning. Nigga with a different attitude. They see me making moves like I have to. Please don't get me confused for a rap dude. I'm just that dude. Coming for changing a different lane. The streets and my pops, so you got the blame. Shit was hard, I ain't bitch or if it complain. I think niggas think that I'm playing. Body goes super sane. Listen close what I'm saying. I'm headed to the top, nigga, no debating. Never dapping, them niggas hating. Habla mucha M, bebe mucha M, sabe que estoy demasiado fuerte. Van contra mí y sabe que a muerte. Camino a lo mío, no robo ni fío. Tengo que ser buen ejemplo porque ahora soy tío. I lying, but nigga no Leo. KD on the word, my niggas is lethal. To your bitch, I'm my hero. If niggas act out like De Niro, I'll paint a picture called a kid Donatello. I bet if them niggas come fuck with my squad, I'ma kill them. My pace is a zero, te gusta mi estilo. En esto estoy solo, no tengo vecinos. Humo y vacilo, al tío lo cogieron con kilos. Nunca asustado para la calle me tiro. I said I'ma get it, my nigga, you feel me? My people is telling me, feed me. Been deep in this game talking knees deep. No one ever told me should be easy. Yeah. Ooh, running out of patience. People just won't understand me till I make it. Yeah, running out of patience. People just won't understand me till I make it. Yeah. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I spent too much time at the bottom, my nigga, so I'ma go get it.
All right.
Car?
Thank you, 60 cal. That was great. Thank you very much. Thank you, 60 cal. Yeah, I think that was great. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't think we could hear the music, but I liked it. I thought
it was a good flow.
It was somebody.
He got it.
What? Yeah. Somebody said it was. The internet's into it. They said that it's very avant-garde without the music. Yeah. So that was great. Thank you again to 60 cal. Thank you. Nice job. Now we're going to welcome our next guest, Anthony Vachon. Andrew Vachon, I'm sorry. How are you? Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
So Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Sorry about that.
No, hey, it's all good.
I've been up for 15
I
hours.
get it. I've seen it.
So have you been watching it all?
Yeah, I've been watching out back there. I hope that 60 cal, I hope he's gotten it by now. He said he's going to go get it.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope now he's gotten it.
I thought he was doing doing pretty good, especially with no music.
Well, hopefully now he's getting it, you know?
Yeah. So now you're a comedian.
Yeah, I'm a comedian.
And you're also a religious studies major.
Yeah, I studied religion in college, and that's just it's just an interesting coincidence that I was here, and yeah.
Yeah, happy coincidence. This is a divine intervention.
Yeah.
So our top, we're trying to solve
trying to
something.
figure it out. Yeah.
And we've got about 15 minutes left on this topic, and I don't really know that we have isolated a problem except for fanaticism.
I think the issue is, it's interesting because religion is such a personal thing, and I think some of the questions that you were asking the rabbi and the priest is like, the problem is when that personal thing becomes problematic for other people.
Well, you think the problem was the questions I was asking? No. Yeah, because I thought I did a great job.
No, the questions are good. I mean, that seems to be the thing that you were all kind of trying to get to the bottom of, which is when your own personal thing, if you like something, it shouldn't hurt other people.
Right.
And I think sometimes it can.
Right.
It's trying to figure out why that happens and how to stop that, I guess.
Where's the line?
Right, exactly.
With, okay, this is what I believe,
right.
and now I am pushing my beliefs onto others.
Right.
You know, so that.
But it's tricky because it's like if you saw someone stabbing someone in the street, you would think that you would want to help. And for people who are like really anti-abortion, they think of it in that way in their head, where
Right.
like this is someone killing a baby, I have to intervene.
Right, and who doesn't? I mean, the most thing that we're just wired to protect.
Exactly.
It would be babies.
Yeah.
So of course you can see why there's the fervor on that side.
So it's tricky because the intentions are good, but because people are coming at it from different perspectives, they're both wrong to each other or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's that other side where people think like there's people who are like, oh, I'm a woman, and if I get pregnant, is that really my responsibility to carry this to term and have to have my whole life turned just because this thing that happened?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it's almost like as if you know. It's funny. Like we always on this, what we keep running into is things that all the solutions that you come up with stuff end up being really totalitarian. Like because you could say like, well, you can make some sort of law that says nobody can have you can't believe something. Where all of a sudden you're saying like, oh, you have to do, someone else has to live this way, or they'd be put to death.
Right.
You know, you could try to make the fanatic kind of extremes of the religions illegal, but then what you run afoul of is that, especially in this country, one of the things that was set up upon was religious freedom. So it kind of goes against. It's like almost with all of these problems, we keep running into this the difference between safety and freedom.
Right.
Yeah.
That seems to be like kind of the core issue of almost every issue.
Yeah.
It's how free of a society do you want to live in, or how safe do you want to be?
Yeah. I feel like we keep inching towards a really good Hunger Games book, like with every decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
like
they all because you think like, oh, okay, well, this is how we could fix this, and then as soon as you start going down that path, you're like, well, that's like a nightmare future.
I know.
You know, that's like an Orwellian kind of.
And that's the issue. Is it's like it's either everything is okay, or you say one thing is not okay, and then it just snowballs into too many rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hard to shoot down the middle.
Yeah.
We have a comment on Facebook. It says, "We're back on abortion, baby." We have been trying to get off of abortion for about 8 hours.
That keeps on giving.
I know. It's just what we've been destined to talk about
What
today.
started the abortion talk?
The whole hour was on abortion.
Okay.
No, actually it wasn't. It was on sexism. And then that segued into abortion. And then the religious thing segued into abortion.
Right.
And I don't know if obesity did.
We did not talk about abortion.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Mostly about food.
And
we did talk about mandatory liposuction, and then people putting that fat onto skinny people.
See, again, that's Orwellian.
Yeah, taking your fat off and putting it on skinny people.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's stay on topic. Abortion. No. Religion. Okay, so so that's the thing. It's like you can't really make a rule about it.
Yeah.
Because we're going to play a song.
Okay.
This is a song that I wrote.
Oh, great.
Are we playing a video of it? Hello? And we're back. That was me and Darren Trumater.
Yeah.
My favorite whitest kid.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's Sam.
Sorry, Sam. No, I like Sam and Darren equally.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Your favorite son.
I'm joking.
But he really threw those wieners. That was good.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he came out and threw hot dogs at the crowd during that. So that, what did we learn from that?
Well, I think it brings up an interesting point, which is, it seems arbitrary that God would want, people to do this thing to babies' dicks.
Right.
And what if there was another religion where their entire thing that they cared the most about was keeping dicks normal?
Right.
Like keeping them whole.
Yeah.
And what if those two things butted up against each other? It's like, who is right in their understanding of what is needed?
Yeah, if another religion was like, that's baby torture.
Exactly,
Right.
yeah. Because that's what it's all about. It's just whatever your own personal beliefs are. And since they kind of seem a little bit to be arbitrary at times, tricky.
So we've got to wrap this up. We've got to come up with a solution. Let's take a call. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah.
All right, callers, anybody out there? Is anyone listening?
Hi.
Hi.
Before we start, I just want to call out Sam. When the topic was the war on drugs, he tried to shut down the conversation about the Federal Reserve, and I believe we need to abolish the Federal Reserve, and that the international banking cartels run the country, and also that Hillary Clinton and Trump are both Freemasons. But when it comes to the topic of religion, I believe that organized religion is a business, and I know that's a popular opinion, but it is true. But I do think that atheism, and especially fanatic atheism, is as bad as any extremist religious person.
First of all, because of my voice, I cannot be here for every hour, and sometimes I let Sam helm the show. And I am sorry that Sam shut you down talking about the IMF and how Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are Freemasons. That would have never happened if I was...
It could have been a viable solution.
Yeah.
Let me just say that the solution was twofold. It was shut down the Federal Reserve and then make drugs look dorky. And that was the solution that I was like, that's a little weird. So,
but if you take the stigma away, then it's not cool for kids to do it anymore.
But you see what he was saying is that you kind of put some earmarks on your IMF thing. So he wasn't rejecting it all. He was just rejecting one part of it. Anyway, I hope I made up for you guys, and I hope you guys are friends now.
Can I also ask, is Connie Watson based on a real person?
Connie Watson is based on an amalgam of people. It's a couple people, but it's not one person. Connie Watson is a song I did. It's very good. You should watch it.
Yeah. And I just want to say Barf Museum is one of my favorite skits.
Oh, thank you. I like that one a lot, too. The Barf Museum. Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Okay, we're running out of time. Okay, so what was the other point that you made? You said that fanatic atheism is just as bad as fanatic religion. I would say that I think that any sort of belief where you're like, I know what happens when you die, and you guys are idiots or you're wrong for not.
Yes, it's just so ignorant.
Yeah, I think I could see where. Throughout history, I don't know that atheism has. Although you could say, I don't know if communism would. I don't know. People could make that argument. I don't know. But yeah, I would say that being sure that there is no God, how could you possibly be sure?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that Kimmy can get it anytime.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And I just want to say thanks for tattling on me, Narc.
Trevor, you're getting down to the wire. There's a card up there that says everybody just chill.
Yeah.
I think that could go to this. That would basically be a fix.
We do another everybody just chill for religion. That seems to be the biggest thing that we've come up to.
You're pretty far away on this one.
All right, I'm going to put everybody just chill. Let's vote on this. You know what? I'm not happy about how many of these things we're ending with just like everybody just. I don't know. Like that seems to be our solution to a lot of stuff.
Though. It sounds like something that Buddha would say. It sounds like something Jesus would say.
Yeah, everybody just chill.
If everybody was just chill, I think a lot of these problems would go away.
Yeah, you might be right. All right, let's do a vote on it. Everybody just chill for religion. All right. Put it on the board. All right. Hey, we did that. We got that right in time.
Wow. All right.
All right. We are on schedule. So now, do we have another phone call, or are we moving on to the?
8 more hours.
Almost. Yeah, pretty much. 8 more hours. 8 more hours. 3 more hours. All right. Give us a call, 1-833-TREVOR1, or you can tweet at @ITrevorMore, like iPad or iCarly. And you can go. We have a Reddit AMA going that Sam is monitoring. So ask any questions. Do we have any questions on the AMA?
Here, there's a funny one from someone who. Let me find this for a second. Sorry, I found there's someone who bought the Volvo from the Ned gave me that Volvo 240 you shot in It's Saturday, in the It's Saturday sketch. The
we did
Volvo that you shot with the bow and arrow.
Okay.
My question is, how big was the barrel fire that melted the bumper? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know.
I wasn't
but
around
I just
when
think
the
it's funny
barrel
that
fire
they,
happened.
yeah.
Let's write that in.
All right. Weren't around for that one. Check out Ned's AMA.
Okay. So I have to make a quick announcement here. This is a big milestone for us, is that we're going into our final 8-hour segment.
Oh.
So we're in the final third of the show. And what happens is on these feeds, every 8 hours, you pretty much have to stop and then come back. So it's going to go down for like a minute, but stay tuned. We will be right back. Let's have music or something.